Hey everybody, Ryan Molly here, and this is going to be a really, really fun episode. You are not going to want to miss it. One of my very favorite professors from college. I didn't realize that this episode was going to kind of touch me the way that it did. I knew who he was from kind of a professional standpoint, knew a little bit about him personally, but you're going to want to stay tuned because this opened up my eyes and my heart to who he really is as a person, as a husband, as a father, as a lover of God, and a lover of teaching people because he has been at Mercyhurst, now university, but at my time when I was there, college, for 41 years. And he's still going strong, Mr. Brad Jacobson. You're going to stay tuned because it's going to be a great episode, and you're going to learn a lot. You may cry a little, but it's all in good fun.
Now, this is a big picture looking, again, the 30,000.
Yeah.
When you look at healthcare today and you look at the cost of healthcare, and obviously you have to as a businessman, because you're getting paid by the system, in essence, the insurance, the third-party reimbursement system. Trying not to put you on the spot, but what would you change in our third-party reimbursement system that is currently in place in the United States I'll say to make it more efficient, both for the healthcare provider, and I know this is a tough challenge, and also the patient?
Yeah. So I would change almost everything. On the fun stuff now, the personal stuff.
Here we go. All right. So when you look back at your life, Ryan, if there's one thing that you could change, what would it be?
Oh my gosh.
If God was sitting in this chair instead of me right now,
Oh boy.
and you had one question to ask God, what would it be?
Wow. You and your wife have been married 40, coming up on 41 years.
Yep.
End of July here. What is your favorite trip you ever took with your wife? Where was it, and what was the occasion?
Can it be with the family?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what I tell my patients all the time. It's just like, get out, get active. Like right after I got done with work, I went down to the peninsula. I went for a 6-mile walk. I can't really run anymore because of my hips, but still got a brisk 6-mile walk.
I got a question. Who's going to fix your hips?
I'm working on some mirrors. Yeah, I get that question quite frequently. I'm not quite ready yet, but yeah, I'm not sure. Brad, I just want to thank you again for coming here, spending this time with me.
It's my pleasure.
I mean, it's been 20 some years since I met you at Mercyhurst, and spent a lot of time in the classroom with you, and always valued you as a professor, but also as a human being. And as I mentioned, as we were recording this, like this has just been, it has absolutely exceeded my expectations, as do most of my episodes. But this was just like, it was very deep.
Yeah.
Probably deeper than any of the other podcasts that I've done, or close to, if not the deepest. Thank you.
My pleasure.
For everything.
Oh.
For giving me a chance 20 some years ago when you brought me into the sports med athletic training program at Mercyhurst, for being my mentor and teacher back then, for continuing to be my friend and mentor to this day. And you have a beautiful wife, beautiful family.
Thank you.
It's been awesome to kind of like hear stories about their growth, and it's no shocker you're in love with your wife.
Oh, yeah.
I am. You beam it, and that's awesome. And your love for God is
Amen.
awesome, and your family, and just your profession. To just hear your passion when you talk about the students, I mean, it kind of gives me a little tear in my eye too, because that is so important to me. With my dad was a teacher. 3 older sisters are teachers. My wife's a teacher. So to hear somebody that's given so much of their life to educate others, and that was your connection, that was your moment, was your students.
Yeah, that's why I do what I do. That's the reason, and it is just so satisfying. It just is. It brings a smile on my face, and it brings a tear to my eye, because again, like what we talked about, you get to know each other, you become a part of each other, and then it ends, but I'm just so glad that I've had that opportunity, that God has put me in this place to meet a wonderful gentleman like you, Ryan, who just